This is an excerpt from the book Remembering to Forget. The author is Renee U. Richards. Narrated by the author. Oh God, it's so quiet in there. It's too quiet. But I can't go out there. My mom told me to stay in the kitchen and not to come out for anything. The silence and the absence of voices made Regina extremely nervous. Several minutes went by, and the only sound was Jay's shoes as he paced back and forth. He didn't know what to do. Lord, what have I done? I shouldn't have mixed that beer and whiskey together. He rushed over to Carla and felt for a pulse, and he found it even though it was very faint. He undressed her down to her bare body and struggled to get her over to the bed. Blood was everywhere. He grabbed a washcloth and towel from the chest, then opened the apartment door and rushed down the hall to the bathroom. He wet the cloth and towel and rushed back to clean the blood from his wife's face. But too much was coming too fast, and within seconds the washcloth and the towel were soaked. He decided to pick her up and transport her to the bathroom. He covered her naked body with a bedsheet. Dead weight made her seem heavier. Even though she was not larger than a size 14, Jay found it difficult to lift her from the bed. Regina couldn't stand it any longer. As long as she could hear movement in the next room, she was better able to obey her mother's command to stay in the kitchen. But now there was that awful silence again. She peeped her small, frightened face into the bedroom living room to find blood everywhere. This sight propelled her to boldness, and she looked over towards the entrance that was left standing wide open. She tiptoed out of the apartment and walked slowly and close to the wall to where the blood trail on the floor led. She arrived directly in front of the bathroom door as Jay placed Carla's naked, blood-drenched body into the old-fashioned freestanding tub filled to its capacity with water. He lowered her in, and instantaneously it changed from clear to dark red, and the weight of her body caused the mixture to overflow onto the linoleum floor. Carla's head slid under the water, and Jay scrambled to pull it back above. "Mommy!" Regina yelled, and Jay jerked his neck in the direction of the small voice. She was scared by the glazed look in his eyes and the unknown condition of her mother. She turned quickly and raced down the stairs, out the front door, and headed straight for Germantown Avenue, where she knew there was always a strong police presence. She ran as fast as her little legs would carry her, and when she arrived at her destination, she saw an officer's car. The policeman saw that she was in distress and needed urgent help by the fact that she was without a coat in the dead of winter with snow on the ground. She was breathing heavily, sweating, and she was flushed from running. "Please, officer, my mother is dead. I think, she's bleeding bad. Please help me," she managed to get out in between breaths. "Okay, slow down. Take it easy." "No, she could be dead. You've got to come now." She was frantic. The officer radioed for backup, and another policeman came out of the store and hurried to get in the car. Regina was placed in the back of the squad car as she gave her address. She was in the police car again for the second time in 2 years, being rushed to her mother's aid. Regina explained what caused her to scurry out of her home in such a hurry, and the information was given to headquarters by radio. When the car pulled up to the house, Regina jumped out and rushed up the stairs. Both officers kept pace with the child, and they noticed the smeared blood which led to the closed bathroom door. The apartment door was closed as well, and the officer knocked hard. "Open up! It's the police!" Thank you for listening to the excerpt of Remembering to Forget. You may purchase either the book or the CD version. Enjoy.